We are here back with the Shadows Within, everybody. Going live once again. And we await our guest. Hold on. Hold on, just inviting everybody, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second part to what we were on with earlier. Yes, Mr. Mitchell, my brother. You should be able to join in when you're ready. Hello, Johnny. Welcome. Mr. Mitchell just said that you couldn't join because of technical issues. Do you want to try resending it again? Hold on, everybody. Nothing much, Johnny. Just doing an interview. I've had a few today. Waiting for my guest to join on. He's going to need to resend me the invite so I can add him on again because Messenger is being a kid. Hope your night's going well there, Johnny. Why does Messenger always have to just be acting up when I'm trying to do stuff? I have no idea where Mr. Shockwave is, ladies and gentlemen. I asked him to resend, so I think he's might have restarting his phone. So if he doesn't do it soon, I'll just have to end it. I mean, I did send out the invite to a few others, so if they want to join in. Well, hope the rest of the night goes well. Enjoy that work. Gotta make that cash. Hello?
Yo,
Hello, how's it going?
good. What's the word?
Nothing much, sir. I was told that you wanted to say some things.
Uh, oh man, yeah, crazy stuff, man. People was trying to come. They was trying to come for your boy.
What they do. Want to speak it off, man.
Here go the thing, right? I could be the biggest asshole in the entire world, but I stay humble. Is what I do. So I'm one of the biggest heels in the entire world. So I really sometimes don't give a rat's ass about people's feelings. So it's just I went live and somebody came in my stream when I was ending my live stream and said, hey, man, hey, what happened to them hack calls you used to do in 2023? I'm like, you say what you just say? He said hack calls. So here's the thing, right? Anybody and their mama, I'm sorry, anybody who think Shockwave, whatever the hell they call me, Black Wolf, J Stone, hack the win matches, yo ass crazy. You gotta be insane to think hack a motherfucking game to motherfucking take a win on a video game. Seriously.
For real.
Come on now. That's some bullshit. When that stuff happened right there, man, you know how the glitch happened on the wrestling game for 25 when people was doing the My Rise and that
Yeah.
stat was up?
Yeah.
That's the same type of shit that happened to our calls back in 2023, and then it got stuck on the CC.
Oh. Wow.
I couldn't even. I even complained to 2K and told 2K, "Hey, I need this taken down. I don't want it out here, man. There's some shit on that call, and I need that stuff taken down because that don't look right."
Yeah.
So that type of crap right there. That somebody randomly came in there, don't know who the hell it is. I had to ban them. I banned them from my stream and all that stuff because that's the most disrespectful shit I ever seen somebody do for us me, and that's the first time that ever came up. So it came up when I hit 1,013 followers.
Somebody trying to downplay
Yeah,
your shit.
yeah,
That's just not right. I'm really sorry to hear that.
yeah. That ain't cool, man. Like when I make calls, man, I make it for the community and people that enjoy the shit. Sometimes I keep them to myself a lot because that right there make me not want to do nothing. That'll make a person not want to do shit, nothing. Like, you just be
No
like,
fact.
damn,
No, I hear you.
So if one of my calls go up in another league, they win. I'm a person who sit there and I go through move sets and I like literally know, hey, boom, this might fit this character. I don't create move sets or get cheat move sets, unreversible move sets. No, I create move sets based on that character and how they react in the ring, or a personality trait, or a background and storyline trait.
Yeah.
I never create characters based off of this move is gonna win the match for me. No, I created on, okay, all right, I got Dawn, a female, she's scary. We need to do maybe some wild stuff where she pop up behind you or something and do a lot of trying to choke you down, wear down moves. So that'll be her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you got Shockwave, when he was shocked, okay, he gonna shock you. He gonna hit you with some rolling stunners or something like that out of nowhere, something like that. Cool, boom, that's his personality. Or goddamn shit, you got my boy Ivar Platinum. He a big dude. He gonna show power. It's gonna be like you can beat him, but he gonna show a lot of dominance before you can get him down. It's all personality and storyline with me when I'm creating calls.
I believe it. I
So,
believe it. And I have seen it firsthand, like how you made Ruby, which
oh
I'm
yeah,
always very grateful for. Thank
you
you.
welcome. You welcome, brother.
Freaking, you have also made other calls that I noticed that you give your own feel to and everything, and I know you're very, 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 very specific with what you do. So I
Yeah,
know that you have your own style.
yeah. Yeah, I got to, man. 'Cause there's a lot of good creators out here. A
Yes, there
lot of
is.
Yep. And it don't matter what type of crap you creating. You can create belts and be goated. You could be outfits. It don't matter. As long as you're doing some type of creativity, it's good. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. People just trying to target me. It's all good, man. I'll take the hater rate for a minute.
How I see it, it just makes you stronger. Take the hate. Don't even pay attention to them.
Yeah. Cause I'll tell you one thing, bro, what's funny about it. How I know I was being hated on, I jump in a chat and they'll see me talk. It don't matter what league I go. It's like it's the same people. I just don't know who the hell it is. The numbers will go down, and then when I stop talking for like 15 minutes, then it'll go back up.
Huh.
I'm like, oh shit. That goes through. Oh, okay, all right. I see what it is. They too chicken shit to hit me up in my inbox and let me know what's up. It's cool though. I put that live there. It's chicken shit. whoever it is, they chicken shit as hell. They are the most scariest people I ever encountered in my damn life.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. It's just that's how I feel, man. That's just me being for
Hey,
real, for real. They got
hey,
me.
you're always able to speak out your mind. I know B More came to me about it, and I hope you know you could always come to me if you ever want to just say something on here. Like I've had a few people do it. Like this is a platform I let people speak their mind.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it, man. Cause shit, that was bothering me for like a couple of weeks. And then the funny thing about it, what made it bad, they did it a day before my birthday.
Really?
Oh yeah. So my birthday is on the 10th, and they did it. They did it on the 9th. Yeah.
Really? Wow. That's
So that's what made it. That's what made it a hurtful situation.
I don't blame you whatsoever.
Yep. And I'm about look. And I'm about one of the coolest motherfuckers. You know, not to be, excuse my language, but I'm about one of the coolest people that you can encounter for real, for real. Been in the league. I started out, and I tell people, I started out on Purple Hippo. Then I started out on Dragon Pro. Then I was at, at one time, like I told you, I was in KCW before. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been around the block. You know what I'm saying? I'm not enemies with none of these people. All of these people around. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm cordial. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Exactly. Like
have
you're cool
no.
with this man right here. You're cool with this man.
Who is that?
Oh, well, he was here. Mr. Davis is
Okay,
somebody you're
okay.
cool with.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We had, like I say, that's look. We go. We we went through a family. Got me coughing like I was smoking weed. We went through what we call like a family type situation, which is understandable, and everybody didn't understand that. That's why I was trying to tell a lot of people they needed to stay grounded up on that, because whatever me and him talk, I used to talk to Corey at like 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, convo, we chatting it up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I told people, I ran the show for Dragon Pro. It was Dragon Pro Thunder. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I was one of the GMs for Dragon Pro, and we used to have our girls tag team against each other from different brands, but same brand. You know what I'm saying? So, like, people gotta understand that. Like me and that man's right there. It was never no like, you know what I'm saying? None of that what everybody talking about. You feel me? Like everybody out here confused as hell. I don't know what the
Doing
hell
what?
going on. We got into our little family squabble. Okay, we had misunderstandings. That's normal. You know what I'm saying? Me and him is like real outspoken people. So it's like, okay, sometimes stuff get this way, that way. Okay, cool, but it was still me and him would always come and talk on a one-on-one and get everything situated. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we was always good. It's just that's just how me and the big bro is. That's my big bro. He you know what I'm saying he way look. I'm little bro. I'm way smaller.
He's
So stuff like
been
that.
somebody that's looked out for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Corey, I don't know why it keeps happening to you, buddy. You keep coming in and then it keeps unblocking you. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know if it's
He
just your phone or like it's probably just Messenger, brother.
he
I
he
don't think
gotta he gotta go out. He gotta you gotta send him the because I had to do that. You gotta send him the invite and then he gotta go out and then accept it.
okay, okay,
There it is.
let's see if this works.
Did
I'm
that
hoping.
work?
Let's hope.
There it is.
All right, yeah. Yeah.
It's alive!
My Bluetooth wasn't connecting, and it kept kicking me out of Facebook.
Damn. Yeah, but hey, he know. We've been through a lot of squabble with each other, but that's family. That's a family thing. People gotta understand that when they third party themselves and jump in like me and Corey's business or something, or any like that, you get the wrong. You don't get what you need.
Yeah,
Oh
that is
yeah.
true. I will agree to that too. Like I said before in the last interview, like it was to the point to where people kept talking so much shit, and I was being accused of all kinds of shit that I was literally going to shut the doors down and do something else. And like I said, Jay Brown, Shockwave, and Phil all talked me out of it. Like they were loving what they were doing. Yeah, he did. He ran a show for us for a minute, and it was cool. Everybody likes what he's doing, and Shockwave is the type of person where you want to see his streams. He has a lot of background in doing editing and running stuff and being a YouTuber and everything, and having a huge ass Twitch channel. Hell yeah! Why wouldn't you not bring somebody like that in to help you out in Dragon Pro?
Yeah.
Like I tell people all the time, I don't just pull people in here just because they're cool and we get along and blah blah blah. Yeah, we're cool, we get along, but they also bring something important to the table, something that I can't do or I never thought about doing. And I'm always down for new ideas, fresh ideas, and like it was fun. And like you said, yeah, his girl and my friend Kat at the time, they were tag team champions. They ran amok out of everywhere that they went, and it was no different when it was in Dragon Pro, because those two ladies were like what the two top at the time, and we had a lot of ladies. So I mean, just to say it like that, yeah.
That's truth.
Got the ones that have stuck by you through thin and thin.
And that's exactly why when people start talking shit and they start bringing up certain places and bringing up what people do and stuff like that and whatever. Nah, bro, these are my people. I've known them since day one. I know, like you said about the stuff with 2K and stuff like that. So I had downloaded, I was doing the whole Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero look at one point. So I couldn't do that shit. So I had somebody do it for me. And they literally changed my stats because they were like, yo, check this out. And I never looked at it. I just grabbed the call and then posted him back up. And then people were like, oh, well, you got hacked stats and you're cheating and it's that and the third. I'm like, bro, first of all you got to do is hit all the tabs and it goes right back to normal. So it's not cheating. It's something that the game messed up on. Like, they talking about us modding, like, we do that shit on a laptop. Hell no, we run this shit straight through the Xbox. We ain't got time for that. We really don't have time for that.
Thank you.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said.
Look, that mod, I tell people like this. The only goddamn look, matter of fact, let me put some news on people that they don't know. Me and Corey used to play goddamn Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic with each other.
Now
Yeah.
that is classic.
Look,
Awesome.
that's my RPG running home, homie and shit. You feel me? When we would run the Star Wars and shit. So it's like, if you go look, you can't even mod on that shit. The only thing you can mod on for real that's easy for people to mod on is the Sims 4 and goddamn maybe what they got out there.
Unless you're running that stuff, unless you're doing that stuff on your laptop, you can't mod shit.
Nope.
Yeah.
You can't mod on a console on a video game, because you have to break the console down, and you have to reduce.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Hell no.
Nah.
Ain't nobody got time for doing that. I am not computerly inclined to do that. It just doesn't work like that.
Mm-mm.
Like, it doesn't make any sense to me like that. It really doesn't. And the fact that like they accuse, like, a lot of people like to accuse and point fingers at people, but I always say don't throw stones at a glass house, because you ain't no better. You is no better. Yeah.
Hey, that's truth. That's truth. Cause goddamn it, you gotta have a lot of time on your hands to goddamn mod. I'm talking about we people, we be going, look, he go to work, I go to work. That man got kids, I got kids. Ain't nobody finna play that game. Look, man, look, hell nah. They just they just mad. Let's put this in there. They mad because they get their ass whooped.
Basically, I tell people all the time, they need to learn how. Like, people really need to learn how to take an L. If you're gonna do this, and if you're gonna do this league stuff, and you're gonna want your guy out there winning titles and doing all kinds of things, you gotta learn three things. You gotta learn how to take a joke. You gotta learn how to, okay, four things. You got to learn how to take a joke. You got to learn not to take everything personal. You got to learn to, develop your character and push your own character, because not everybody's going to push it for you. You can't expect the showrunner to push your guy. You got to do that.
Thank you.
And, and you got to, and you just can't take it personal. Like, you got to understand that this is fun, and people got to keep it in fun. Like, I have met so many great people. I have met so many awesome friends. Some of them have become family, So, and I always tell everybody when they join DPW, they join the chat and stuff like that, I tell everyone, we got two chats. We got one where I let the animals loose and they can have fun and do whatever the fuck they want in that chat. Then I got the other chat where it's the role playing. They got to stay to their character and whatever. And I tell people all the time in the Dragon Pro chat, we're all family. You know what I mean? We all joke around. You can't take everything seriously. And you got to learn to take an L, because I know a lot of people that can't take an L. I mean, in the beginning, I was one of them. I ain't going to hold you. I was one of them. But at the same time, once I started running a show and actually understanding, the mechanics about running a show, oh, yeah, it makes it easier also being a character. Because now you're like, okay, I see what the other people are talking about. I see what the other promotions are doing. So, I know how to change things and act accordingly to certain situations. But there's a lot of people out there that don't know how to take an L. Really don't.
There are
No,
those
yeah.
people out there that can do it and some that can. And if you can't take it, you really can't be here in the EFIB, bro. Like, you need to understand that it's a game where we're trying to have fun. And yes, people, like, there's some people that can promo and there's some people that can't.
Absolutely. Like, so for instance, because I see he popped in there, Mr. Briggs. So, like, when me and Mr. Briggs had a conversation and we wanted to do Briggs versus Ross and, and make it a big thing. And there's always, like I said before too, a good storyteller, a good character always has a plan A, B, and C. I used to play Dungeons and Dragons, so I really know how to do the fantasy stuff, and I really know how to tell a story. So, like, it's easier to tell a story when everybody's on board.
Indeed, agreed.
And like, some people have to learn how. So, like, and then, like, when you're doing a story, say me and you, Eddie, like, let's say me and Eddie is running a story, and to make the story progress, I have to take an L, or you have to take an L, and then it's how you bounce back from that L to make the storyline keep on going. Because, like, I've been in matches where, like, I took the L and it could have been a great story, but the guy I just wasn't feeling, so I just let it go. Like, it's a two-way street. People have to understand how, like, to make a good storyline, you guys gotta be on the same page, kind of thing.
Like you and the dog.
Oh yes, me and Mr. Anderson. We don't even have to talk about our storylines and stuff like that. Once we're doing something, we already know how to do it. Like, I know how his character is. He knows how my character is. Win or lose, we know how to make it believable. And plus the fact too, I'm a heel. Like, I'm not even a heel. I'm a major heel. And he's a heel as well. So, like, it's funny to see two heels go at it. Because even me and him, we did some funky shit to each other. We, the Venom Club attacked BLS. BLS attacked the Venom Club.
Yeah, Mythic likes to talk about it.
I mean, like, Mythic, yeah, that's my brother too, but he is a character.
I love those words. Yeah, he is a character, though.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a character, because he is wide open. And no matter how much I try to ring him in, he always seems to find a way to wiggle out and run with the ball and do his own thing. So as far
it's
as
okay.
far
Jamie
as
keeps him under control now.
To a certain point, but yeah, even she has trouble sometimes. But at the same time, as long as he's not, I've told him just like this. As long as Mythic don't blow nothing up, Mythic don't kill nobody, Mythic turning people into crazy shit, I really don't care what you do. As long as you tell a good story, I'm cool with that. And I say that to everybody. Like, I don't care what their character can do, what they can't do, what kind of crazy stuff they come up with. Make it make sense, and I'll let it run. If you can't make it make sense, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Because I had a lot of people with a lot of crazy ideas that just didn't work. But it was only because the person behind the idea, it fizzled out. You know, like I always tell people, like I ask people when they do a story, what's the end game? I don't care what happens in the beginning. I don't care what happens in the middle. What's the end game? So they have to figure out how we can get to the end game, and I'll take it from there.
Understood, and I believe it.
So, I mean, he left. I mean, this was his interview, so he left. I was just popping in just to, you know.
No, I understand. He said his mom was calling him and he dropped connection. He can join back in. He just needs to send me a.
Oh yeah.
I think you're gonna have to send me one because it's not letting me invite you back, sir. So you're gonna have to try to send me one. It should be able to let you add in. And oh my gosh, look who just joined, MXG.
Ah, MXG. So so MXG. So he's one of my admins. I don't know if he saw in our authority chat that the night, maybe not the night. Yeah, maybe the night before or the night of Wrestle Kingdom, we are doing our first Dragon Pro Hall of Fame show.
Ooh.
That should be interesting. Yes, there's a lot of people, like we've been talking about it for a minute, and there's a lot of people that deserve to be in that Hall of Fame. And I've been doing
that late job at DPW Hall of Fame. Sorry, sir.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, get the word out. Let everybody know, because this is going to be interesting. We got a lot of candidates. There's some people that you may have heard of, some people you may have not heard of. But we got a lot of people that deserve to be in that Hall of Fame.
Do you have like a way? How are you gonna plan to induct these people? Do you have somebody inducting them? Is there gonna be like a video package? Like, what should we see in store for this Hall of Fame?
I want to do video packages, but I also want, because there are people that want to. So one of the questions did come up is that, you know, some people want to induct people into, you know, somebody into the Hall of Fame, and I'm cool with it. I'm gonna have to do, because this is gonna be a group effort. Like, I'm gonna have to get images. I already have like the Hall of Fame thing set up. If they want to type it, that's fine. If they want to do a voice thing, that's fine as well. But, you know, some people are just going to be, okay, this guy's in the Hall of Fame, that guy's in the Hall of Fame. And then we're going to have people to induct certain people into the Hall of Fame.
Are these people that are being inducted, are they choosing who they're being inducted by?
They can if they want to.
Okay.
I got no problem with that. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
No, they can choose. I mean, if they want, because so one of the candidates is Gamer Girl Angie. She's been part of Dragon Pro from the beginning as well. You know, she's cool. I've known her since the DTKA days and stuff like that. And Alexa Rain has requested to induct her into the Hall of Fame. I'm cool with that. That's what's up. I'm cool with that. There's a lot of people
inducted by Alexa.
Yep.
Nice.
Absolutely. I mean, I know, saying from Frost's point of view, there's a lot of people that I could induct into the Hall of Fame that I could say something really nice about. You know, it all depends on. We have our own list, and it's gonna be interesting. We're all gonna sit down again, and we're all gonna talk about it and stuff like that. But we got a lot of people that's gonna be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Mighty just said, "Can't use IWA footage. I will copyright."
Oh Lord. But Anyway, I wanted to ask you a question, sir, since you like asking everybody else questions. I have a question for you.
Eh?
So you were there when we did our draft for Dragon Pro. So
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe who knows?
I no, I wanted to see your opinion, and I wanted to hear your feedback on how the draft went.
I was sitting there and I said some things here, but I was mainly trying to listen to what you guys had to say. That was my big thing. I did not want to interrupt y'all. I was very interested to see where people ended up, and I really like to where it goes only for the fact of I feel with what the rosters you have signed out, it just is going to get like you have so many combinations in one slots. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be wild. I thought it was incredible how you guys drafted people. I see nothing but great potential for this.
Absolutely, and like I also felt like with the other shows coming in and whatnot, Johnny's gonna continue running, and Rail's gonna start running a show and stuff like that. So we have a lot of talent that was because my roster was stacked. My roster was I had almost all my slots except for two taken, and I can't run everybody, so I had to move some people around, and it was like a lot of my big talent went over to the other shows to boost them up, but also to give them new opportunities as well, which comes to my show Nitro. I have a lot of new people coming in, and I'm gonna use my show to showcase the new talent, showcase what's going on and whatever. I mean, it's gonna be dope. Yes, it is. It's gonna be dope.
Indeed so. And Briggs it said, I got a question. Speaking of Wrestle Kingdom, did y'all touch on the main event?
Oh, we had. Oh man, I wish Shockwave was here for that one too,
I
because
know.
yes.
I think it's Messenger kicking him out because like I feel like it's Messenger trying to fuck with him, or it's Satori Party.
So night one main event is already set in stone. It's going to be Leo Blade versus Frost, both titles, last man standing. The match for night two, the main event, is going to be Damian Briggs defending that King of Dragons championship against Mr. Shockwave over here. I am not even going to try to butcher his guy code. I can't. Shockwave, that's what I call him. But that match is taking place. That match is gonna be dope. Shockwave came in, and he came in the Rumble. I didn't expect him to dominate like he did. Like Shockwave is a sleeper. I tell everybody that. He's been around here for a minute, and he hasn't won a title yet. He's never went after a title either. But I think yes, he did. He went after one title and he didn't get it. But now he has an opportunity to put his name on that King of Dragons title, and that's going to be an interesting match. It's definitely going to be interesting.
Most agreed.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, Mr. Mighty.
What's up? I'm
I
just
think
listening.
Mr. Mitch, I
I'm
think
just a
Mr.
fly.
Mitchell
I'm
will
just a
be
fly
back.
on the wall. I'm just listening to one of the greats talk.
I mean, so right now, like I was saying before, I have at least 5 or 6 matches. I have 5 matches already planned for Wrestle Kingdom. I got the
Great.
Leo and Frost. I have Damian Briggs and Shockwave. I also have Amelia Black versus Jamie. Amelia Black is getting her rematch for the Women's International Championship. Um, I haven't done a number one contender for the tag teams or um the men's international. The women, the the Queen of Dragons is going to be Kaiba Frost versus Abigail Frost for that Queen of Dragons, and that's going to be an interesting one as well. Oh yeah, and by the way, the match between me and Leo, last man standing, we have a special guest referee.
Oh,
And yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I'm kind
And
of scared to ask.
this person also has ties with DTKA, and
oh,
he was an original Venom Club member. So I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it at that, and y'all gonna see who the referee is at Wrestle Kingdom, unless he decides to say anything else, which I know him. He's not.
So it's a he.
y'all-
I got it.
That's
DTKA member. I know who it could be. Barack Obama.
You have
oh.
no idea. You have no
No.
idea. It's gonna be fun.
Hey man, it could have been him.
Uh,
It could have been Crooked Hillary for all we know.
Yeah.
it's gonna be an interesting show. I have that one lined up. I've already said both of the internet championships are gonna be defended in gauntlet matches. Yeah, it's gonna be some interest. I gotta do a tag team. I gotta do 2 tag team title matches. I gotta do that. I gotta do the death match, and that's it. I mean, pretty much everything else. And with Rail running a show and everything, he can't. He can't run pay-per-views. So a lot of my matches on my show is gonna be his guys on the show as well. So there will be a face-off world title match and stuff like that. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting.
Awesome.
And wasn't Rel like not doing tag matches for his
So
show?
when you
It was
go
just
out,
all free
make a
for all.
right, then make a quick left and go all the way down.
Um, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a lot of tag teams. His tag team was he's got some good tag teams, but I don't know if he has enough to make a full tag team division.
I know
And
that
I
was
lost the
Johnny's thing too.
well, yeah, both of the. I mean, even I lost a lot of my tag teams as well because you never know. I've always said you never know who's gonna be coming back to 25, especially with the splitting of the consoles and stuff like that. I lost a lot of my tag teams.
I noticed you lost some people. I noticed you were saying in the draft, "Dang, I lost this person. I lost this person," and I also noticed you gained some people. You were actually pretty happy with them.
I already knew there were some people that wanted to stay on certain shows. So we all got together
Oh,
and we talked about that. So there's a lot of people that were not in the draft because
okay,
they have
okay.
already.
I was gonna ask, did you draft everybody? That did not seem like everybody.
No, we didn't. We didn't go through do the entire draft.
Okay,
We wrote down 15 people each, and then we went through the CC as we were doing the draft, and then that's how we chose everybody. Like I
Was
have a lot of.
okay.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask. I know I had sent you a new call. Was he drafted? Because I didn't catch the draft. I was asleep.
Oh, he's on. Yeah, he got drafted. He's on my show.
Oh, cool. I can't wait for everybody to experience that. You know,
I
and I
mean,
the
believe
news.
they post. I think they'll be posting up the rosters. I believe what you said. Yes, yeah.
mine is already posted. It's on the page
Okay.
already. It's already been posted. I know Johnny
Well,
posted
perfect.
his too. Rel's gonna post his, and then Deb's gonna post his, and then everybody's gonna see where everybody went.
Do we know
Like
the
Okay.
situation with Titans?
with who? Oh,
Titans.
Titans. So MXG. He got a new job, and he's working a lot of hours, and he doesn't have the time to run a show.
Understood.
So
Understood.
yeah, he
Real
doesn't.
life.
And then, real life comes first. You know, he's just, hey man, you gotta make that money. I can't be mad at that.
Understood.
You
Yeah.
gotta do this. I tell everybody, business before pleasure. If you gotta take care of business, go for it. Because everybody knows I'm a single parent. You know, in the beginning, I was doing this, but whenever my son wanted to do something or I had to do something with him, it is what it is.
Indeed, parent life.
Everybody has real life stuff going on.
That's true.
Yes, sir. But I'm anxious. To see all of these pay-per-views, all these
Oh,
shows.
right.
I can't wait to see. There's gonna be a lot of great stuff going on, and I feel like there's gonna be a lot of storytelling with a lot of matches, and it's gonna be like that's why I'd like to. Because I was saying this before, how people say that it doesn't matter. It only matters what you do there. It doesn't matter what you did anywhere else. I beg to differ because storylines can run either way if you always bring in what people have done in other leagues in the past. Like, you can't sit here and say how, for instance, the Mighty comes to, another promotion. Everybody there is, they've been there for a minute, but Mighty's racked up his whole career with nothing but titles. You think they're going to put that man in like a rookie or like a mid-card spot? Nah, bro. If you know who he is, you know what he's all about. You got to give him something. Like I tell everybody when it comes to Frost, he doesn't have a big ass ego. He just knows what he's been through and he knows what he does. So when he walks into a new league, yes, he's entitled. He is a prima donna. But everything he says, he backs up. When he walks into another league, for instance, funny story. I first walked into IWA, and the champion had a lot to, or the former champion had a lot to say about me. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, I've never heard of you. Well, bro, you need to get your head out your ass and ask somebody, because my resume speaks for itself.
Indeed, it does. You have proven yourself around. A lot of you have like we talk about names like you, DJ Frost. We talk about names like Graves. Like, there's plenty of names out there.
Primetime JoJo. That dude, like y'all, everybody for a cruiserweight, Primetime JoJo be putting in work and be laying out motherfuckers and like tapping
Ghost
them
Edwards, another in the cruiserweight division.
Ghost Edwards, another, yep, and he was also part of the Venom Club at one point. And Ghost Edwards is a person where you can't sleep on him. You gotta watch him, because at any moment in time. Buster. I like Buster. We always have some interesting matches, and it's always nothing but fun. Like, it's always something fun when it comes to Buster.
18. Oh, my bad.
Oh, no, you're good.
We're just talking about history up in here. We're just talking about the array of talent around the eFed world.
I mean, and also, if you want to take another look, you gotta look at it like this too. Over the past 2 years, the women in the eFed league have stepped their game up, and you see a lot more women out there dominating than you do men. Like,
I know the women have just been putting their hearts out there every single time. It's incredible.
Every single time. And there's a lot of women out there that do this eFed, the eFed league stuff, that they don't get the recognition that they deserve. And that's where, I try to come in and I try to give them, because I've always said that if you want to get your time to shine, get your time to shine. I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink. You gotta do that shit on your own.
That is a fact.
Yes, sir.
And I want to bring up something too that Larry knows what I'm talking about, and I'm not making it about me, but Mighty has joined a faction, and I'm gonna wait till it comes out. But I have joined. Mighty has finally joined the faction.
Nice.
I think it's gonna be pretty good. I think it's gonna be good for him.
I'm gonna shush.
It's not on the show, but it's on the show.
I mean, at the same time too, I thought about doing it, and I said I was gonna do it a while ago, but I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna start posting up some more of my personal Venom Club members to bring over to other leagues. So it's not just gonna be just Floss and Kyber anymore by themselves and not have any backup. I'm sending back to all of these shows. So
Oh, man.
yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I got two people in particular that I'm gonna send over.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh yes, like I've talked to different people. I've talked to different, people that have that are in the club and stuff like that that may want to come over. I got a lot of good feedback, but I always have a plan
Those are
B.
four, except for the last one got four.
I always have a plan B, and my plan B is like there was a tag team I used way back when I wasn't even running a league. I was just doing this stuff on my universe. That I had a tag team come in that was running with Frost at the time. I'm just gonna have to bring them back, I guess.
You hear that,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen? A new threat is on the horizon.
Mm. I've noticed that everybody likes to post their cars. They post their logos. They all, they post what they've done. They post what their factions are all about. And not one time since 2K25 has come out have anybody has seen anything regarding Frost or Kaiba or the Venom Club or anything like that. Because I want them. If y'all want to see what we're doing, come over here and see it, and then we'll talk about going other places and whatnot. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. We got a lot of ideas coming out.
I sense a very dark day is on the horizon yet again.
I mean,
Yes, this is really exciting, man. To see all these companies together like this.
yes, it really is, and it's to the point now where we can.
We can what? Oh,
They cut him out.
oh, I think it did cut him out. Dang, messenger.
Every time you get ready to say something big, he cut him out. Every time.
Right.
He did that this while ago.
It's like a comedy.
Jesus Christ. Let's see if he can get back in. It was hard getting him in the first damn time.
I'm gonna try to get him back in somehow. Where? There we are.
Can you get him
Okay,
back in?
I'm adding him.
Okay.
There he is.
Okay, good.
Nah, that was my bad. I hit the wrong button on my phone.
You shall be
That's all
shunned.
good.
No, I'm just kidding.
Mm.
But what were you gonna say? You were about to
I
say
forgot what I was.
something like you literally cut off that we.
I don't remember. I
Did
don't.
y'all do this?
Yeah, the mighty ones. Like every time you were about to say something big, you got cut off.
And technology,
Oh, that's
I
how I
tell
do it
you,
if I'm
it's
with
not.
somebody. Oh, that's it.
Mm-mm.
You're saying that we at a point right now and then you cut out.
I think we need to put messenger through a table.
So at this point.
We may have to. We may have to, but because I don't even remember what the hell I was saying.
You were saying basically we at this point and then it cut out. And I think you was talking about I guess the brands or something like that.
It'll come to me eventually.
Watch, it will be after the live. He says something. Oh wait, guys!
Oh yeah, I forgot to say this.
Yeah,
I can save it for another show.
yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be nothing but fun. I can't wait to see what everybody's doing and the direction everybody's going in and stuff like that. Definitely keep an eye out where everybody's always. And I always tell people too, they need to. Everybody who runs the show, they need to join a network page, post their stuff, let
I
everybody
just hit
know
that
what
back
you're
off.
doing.
I
Let your
appreciate it.
voices be heard, because a closed mouth isn't gonna get fed, and you gotta be in everybody wants to see how everybody's doing stuff, especially when we're doing like great shit. So yeah, I tell everybody post y'all stuff on the Dragon Pro network page, and it's not even just for wrestling either. If
Yeah,
anybody's doing any kind of video game, any kind of music, if they want to post it, poetry, art, whatever, networking. That's how we do things. Everybody, you're not gonna get out there if you don't put yourself out there.
exactly.
And
That man speaking facts, bro.
yeah, you got it. I mean, you can't expect everything to fall in your lap. You got to do the work, and we've all are doing the work. And I've done the work for a minute to the point to now where I can give back, and I can help everybody out in any way, shape I can. If I can help out, I will.
Most agreed there, sir. We are all in this together.
Yes, sir. But oh shoot. But all right, gentlemen, I'm gonna let y'all go. I gotta get ready for work in the
You have
morning.
yourself a
All
good
righty.
night, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
we can.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Y'all have a good night.
You too. Now, Larry, you been a busy
Yes,
man
sir.
tonight, huh?
Yeah.
It's
Hello?
always an honor.
Oh, yeah. These two back-to-back good shows right here.
Indeed so, sir. Indeed so. We have covered so much ground, and we are at
Uh,
51 minutes and 52 seconds.
Now, I do have something that I just thought about. That probably is going to come up because I don't know how they want to they match the Wrestle Kingdom match between Leo and CJ Cross. Because the way that title is supposed to be defended. I don't know if that's going to be an issue or Leo wants to avoid the rules for that match. But if you could put that in the contract as well.
Okay.
That title's
Uh,
only it's only defended in Iron Man matches.
so put on the contract. It's
It's
supposed to be
okay.
just under Iron Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But it's Iron Man rules only. But if Leo wants to go ahead and do it like he wants, like how they want to do it, that's fine too.
All right, for sure. Freaking, I will get that written up, and I'm also gonna adjust the questions a little bit. So by the time that they do have this face-off, I will have that prepped and ready, and it will be a very interesting. And I shall run the contract by you first, and I shall run the
No,
questions by
no, no,
you
no.
first to
You the
get your thoughts.
GM. You the GM. You the GM. And let your quarterback that.
All right,
You the GM, man.
I'll do what I can. I'll do my best.
Like I told you yesterday, I let you quarterback, man. Like we talk here and there. We talk enough to know what's going on. So I know you're not going to go into business for yourself and nothing like that. So I'm not even really worried about that.
That's one thing I would never do. This is not for myself. This is for to help out you guys. That's my biggest goal. And last thing I would do is ever treat you guys like that.
Yeah, so now I trust you when it comes to that. So I think you kind of got your hand on the pulse with that. You kind of know what people want to see and hear. So I'm not even worried about that at all. That's why I kind of hand selected you for certain situations because I know you're going to be non-biased and you're going to just tell people what they need to hear and how they need to hear it, and it's going to be how it needs to be said. So I'm totally cool with however you want to run that.
I bet. I'll have that ready and prepped when I can, most definitely. And ladies and gentlemen, please go check out DPW and IWA and many of the other organizations that they associate with AOWE, BGW, KCW, you name it. There's so many out here in the EFED community. And it continues to grow each day. and the Mighty, what do you have to say to close us off?
Shout out to everybody who came on, starting with Leo. I told him before, like what you did, it made an impact, bro. Whether people want to admit or not, what you doing made an impact to the point to where, for the first time ever, IWA Championship is being defended in Dragon Force. So you making history with that, and it's a possibility that IWA can bring over a Dragon Pro Wrestling Championship. So I feel like it's a win-win either way. Whether who wins or loses, it's a win-win for everybody involved. So a huge shout out to Leo Blade and the man behind Leo Blade for everything he does. Big shout out to B More, uh, his claw and the person behind him, Wild Man, same thing. Shockwave, Corey, and everybody else involved. I heard y'all bring up Prime Time JoJo, who's the new junior heavyweight champion. Shout out to him too, because he don't even get enough praise as well, and he's a great claw. Shout out to the
IPW,
yeah. Shout out to the Savage one who just recently joined
John
SCW.
Robb,
Like,
Swag Championship
yeah.
Wrestling.
So shout out to him. Shout out to 20 Below. Shout out to DJ. Shout out to Hustling Money. Shout out pretty much to the whole IWA roster. Mateo, like, man, all y'all guys, like, it take everybody for this to build, man. Like I said, I appreciate all y'all guys. Because without y'all, it wouldn't run. And I'm not going to take sole credit for it. So I really do. I appreciate my roster, or our roster. I'm not gonna say my roster, our roster, and I just want to close out by saying I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all don't have to do what y'all doing. And Saturday there will be a show, but I might end up doing the show tomorrow. So just look out for that. There might be a possibility that the show will be tomorrow, but I'll keep y'all updated on that. And that's about
You hear
it.
that, ladies and gentlemen? Updates will be made as the time goes on. Continue, sir.
But that's all I got.
For sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the man himself. Thank you to everybody that came on. Mr. Mighty, it's always a pleasure, sir. We shall hopefully see you
Oh,
tomorrow for the show, or whenever you do the next show, or whenever we get back on here. Thank you
yes,
again.
sir. All right, you have a good night, man. Appreciate you.
You too, and thank you for
All
the
right.
opportunities.
Oh no, thank you, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the show. Thank you to everybody that came out, and this will be up on YouTube. All have a great